these other things set up just so crazy that it won't go down. It's still like it literally, I can see the line, but did they change it? Change it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Never live on it.
Hey guys. Hey everybody.
Okay. Sorry.
To come in.
Sorry. Sorry.
Hey. Now, if anybody knows me, knows I am far worse, the worst dancer in the world.
Well, you gonna dance in the audition, honey.
But I'm acting like I can dance. Let me move this one over. So let me just start by saying, Stacy Keys, Stacy Key had this lovely and beautiful rosé mailed to us, to Theurgy, for the party as a gift to the guests. So, Stacy, we want to send a shout out. We want to say thank you for the wine I wanted to show you. We're drinking it today while we're doing our live. Cheers.
Cheers. Hi, Chi. Okay, so we are recapping.
Delicious.
Are recapping the day in the garden. So we um, we started our annual I'm sorry, spring event. Actually, was though, but COVID.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna take glasses off. I'm gonna talk to you guys about glasses.
But let's just say. So it's 2 years, so this is the fourth. We had the most wonderful planner.
Hey, Angel.
Likes the party. She should text me now because we're planning another one. Boom.
Okay, yeah, I tell them to keep going because at the end of the day, Tammy and I had many exhausting days to where we were just we wanted to throw in the towel, but we would pray and pray and pray, and we heard keep going. So I kind of encourage other entrepreneurs when they're talking to me in the struggle to tell them, keep going, don't stop, because the moment you think you get to that last dollar, you may, things may happen.
There's always a ram in the bush.
Always.
So that being said, the Ramen and Bush
Cheers.
Beers said was Life's a Party.
Mhm.
Life's a Party, H Texas, which is Shay Snyder.
Yeah.
I had all these grand dreams of, I had all these grand, wonderful dreams about how I wanted this party to be. And
Jonah was laughing at me for complimenting Tavia.
and I was like, I want whimsical, I want fairy, I want, and and she was like, okay, we can do it, okay. And every time I called and said, Shay, can we do? She was like, yeah, we'll make it happen. She did not know how we were going to make it happen, but she made it happen. So thank you, Shay, for making it the most amazing, aesthetically pleasing event that we have ever had.
Yeah, and a lot of people ask us, do you guys plan these parties? The answer to that question is yes. But what we do is we plan them, but we find these amazing people like Shay to make our visual, to make it come true. So we have these amazing thoughts in our mind, and then we find amazing people that in the industry, vendor industry or whatever they do. Shay she kind of created it all. So we told Shay, you cannot buy too many flowers. You cannot buy too many flowers. So Shay was like, oh, okay. So where do you want them at? Everywhere. We want them everywhere. So Shay, she sends pictures. Is this enough flowers? She has loads and loads of flowers.
And then randomly I called her and said, Shay, I see flowers floating in the pool. And she said, okay. Yes. So she's amazing. Like, I did not want the champagne card. She said, no, I think we should do the champagne card. Her voice.
Right. Yes. And everything we asked her for, if you really think about it, Tavia, she was like, she never ever flinched. And something tells me that when we weren't around, you were like, oh God, how am I going to get this done? Yes. But you never flinched. Every time we said we wanted something, you said, okay. So beautiful.
Yes. She was at our house. He had his work cut out for him on that day because of that line. So we had about 80 people at our home, roughly 80 people at our home that day. So Chef Giovanni King was amazing. He had to feed 80 people. He had the hors d'oeuvres coming out hot and fresh. And whatever he did to those lamb chops, I heard was amazing. I don't eat lamb chops, but I heard they were amazing.
Oh, yes. They were very, very good. They were very Mediterranean and flavorful. And oh my God. And guys, just so you know, the lamb chops weren't going to be on the menu.
No. They were supposed to be hors d'oeuvres.
Tavia and I were we were entering into California that day. And he was like, we started talking about lamb chops. I said, yes, lamb chops. Put them on there. And he was like, okay.
Yes.
So it all worked out very, very well.
I keep looking down at my phone because literally we're in the middle of planning
the next one.
Yes. So anyway, so again, we do this because as business owners, entrepreneurs, you have people who support your dream. You have friends, you have family that keep you encouraged along the way. And being entrepreneurs, you most definitely can get discouraged sometimes along the way because everything is not as rosy as it seems to be at times.
Right.
So the people that we feel have encouraged us and loved us the most and saw us through and helped or whatever, they were at Rose in the garden.
Yes, and we really, Theurgy Logistics and Tavia and I, we believe in giving back. We believe in
Absolutely.
and celebrating. So Rose in the Garden was a celebration for the people that has been there with us, that has been there for us.
Yeah.
Even Meredith next door, she was there for me. I found a snake in my garage, and she was like, "I know what that is. I'll come get it."
Right.
So we've
Right.
had amazing people to welcome us into Texas.
Yes.
We have amazing families.
Chase welcomed us as well into Texas.
Yes, we have amazing people that has welcomed us into Texas. Chase with Chasing
The Chasing
Real Estate Group. You guys follow her. She made sure that we got this beautiful home.
Yes.
And we moved here, and she introduced us to different people.
Well, actually, we had everyone in our transaction. So we had Kiana Watson from the Watson Realty Group in
Yes.
Atlanta, Georgia. She was here. She was our seller's agent selling our home in Atlanta. And then we had Chase. Ooh, Chase, don't forget. Don't kill me because I forgot your last name. But Chase Sloan from the Chasing Real Estate Group. She was our buyer's agent here. And then we had Wendy Ahmad, who was the seller's agent on this home. So we had literally everyone that made our transition to Houston seamless here as a thank you as well. So, and Selena, cannot forget Selena, because Selena, I get on Selena's nerves because I still see her. What about this? What about that? But we literally wanted to thank everyone that has helped us within this last year, because we have been in Houston 1 year.
Yes.
So,
and guys, it's been an amazing year. Obstacles in the road, but amazing. We've adjusted great. Our business has grown. And we appreciate all the people around us and the love that they brought and the support for Theurgy and for Tavia and Tanika Wendy. We appreciate you guys.
So the next thing that Theurgy is doing, we are working on right now. As you all know, we are freight forwarders. So as a freight forwarder, you have to do some government certification to be able to government certification to be able to go onto the flight line, which means onto the flight line. What's a simple way of saying going to the flight line?
Go ahead.
She says it's funny because I remember walking through homes and you guys saying how you love to entertain, and the Rose in the Garden event was a full manifestation of just the beginning.
Thank you, Chase.
Thank you, Chase. You were amazing. And I remember we were looking at that house around the corner that was, anyways, another story. Go ahead.
So anyway, the flight line is.
The flight line. So basically to be able to enter, it's a whole lot of different security words that you could use in lingo, but it's basically what Tavia's saying, the flight line.
So the flight line is where the planes land. And where you're able to, through the federal government, go on to the flight, go on to the tarmac, I guess, and get things off of the plane. So Theurgy Logistics is full-fledged, running headfirst into our next adventures, which would be international, air freight, the ports. We are moving on to different things now. And that being said, we also are full-fledged into our mentorship. Yes, we got a new, because we don't take everyone for mentorship, just so you all know. We actually sit down, have a conversation with you all, but after that, we discuss if the mentorship will be right for you, because the mentorship is strenuous. It is not a dispatch course at all. It is something that you have to do, that we give you assignments, you have to fulfill them. If you do not do what we have given you within that 30 days, or you just keep not doing it, we release you.
We do. We give you back to the industry, and we let you do it at your pace. Now, again, as I said before in many of the lives, Tammy and I did not start this school for the reasoning of money. We did it to help people. We want people to be successful in this industry. I think in the past live, we spoke about the average survival time for a logistical company, truck company, any type of logistical company, starting out is about 8 months. So what we're trying to do is we've created our school to show people that wants to jump into getting a trucking company or a brokerage or be a forwarder or whatever. We want to be able to show them how to get that without the hiccups, like what we had.
And honestly speaking, a lot of our mentees, most of our mentees have taken these dispatch courses and have come to us and said, the most recent one, she's saying, she was like, I knew there had to be an easier way to do this. She said, because I am doing a lot.
Yeah, so our student, student basically, she is a student right now. She basically said that she had been in dispatching for a little bit over a year, 12 months. And she came to us and said, I don't know how, I don't know what, but it's not what I thought it would be.
Mm-hmm.
And, getting her entire story, she was the prime student for us.
Absolutely.
It's people like her that we want to help to get off of the ground and run a successful brokerage.
Yes, because
Yeah.
we asked her a few questions, so we're not going to talk about the dispatch, but we realized that a lot of people are doing the dispatching, should be trying to get into brokerage.
Absolutely.
You should be doing brokerage because the percentage that you're getting as a dispatcher is literally pennies as opposed to what you should be getting as a broker. And I know a lot of these courses try to dissuade you against brokers, but the correct one, or the good broker, is fair. Very fair. And for brokers, we know that we are absolutely fair.
Absolutely.
To our carriers, to our vendors, to our customers. We don't try to, get so much from our customers and give nothing to our carriers or our vendors. It's not like that. We're fair.
Yeah, and we're within the market range. We pay attention to the market.
Mm-hmm.
And again, when I say the market switches when it comes to availability.
Mm-hmm.
It switches when it comes to fuel costs. It switches when it comes to a shortage of truck drivers. It's many different reasons the market may shift. Okay, produce season causes the market to shift. It's many things and many reasons that brokers shift their rates. So and follow the market. But anyways, we're starting. Well, we have a school to help people that's coming into the industry to route them in the right direction, to know what to look at, to know what documents to use, to know what those documents mean, to know what things are needed, to know how to remain in business over time, ultimately.
Yes. So the mentorship is literally a hands-on walk you through this process. What do you need to do for your brokerage? So the young lady that just started, as I said, she started dispatching, so she knows about her trucks and things like that. We don't need her to do that. What we're first doing with her is getting her back office together. Because if your back office is not together, you are in a world of trouble with the I, the R, and the S, and the federal government. And how do you know how much money you have, how much money you're spending, and what is going on?
That is correct.
So,
and how do you even know what to find out, what to do with the money while it's coming in?
yes.
Do you have employees? Are they 1099? Are they W-2s? Do you want W-2 employees? What does it entail to have a W-2 employee? What does it entail for you to have a 1099 employee? So it's a lot of things becoming a business owner, which I am so glad that my wife is my business partner, because she does things that I hate to do. And I do things that she possibly hates to do. and the things that she does, we do well. Which, you know, in a company, when you're running it with a family member or spouse, it's good to have a role. It's good to be able to say, what's your place and what's my place? And the fact of the matter is, you don't fight or bump heads because you don't cross the line without asking. So if it's a corporate function, I go to her and say, is it okay that I give you a nugget on this? Is it okay? Or I think that you're doing it this way. I think that may change, or I can give you a better or updated way of doing it. And same with her. She can come to me and say, you know, hey, operational, I think that you guys should be able to do this, that, and the other to be able to upload or do things faster for me corporately to get the invoices over, or for me to get the carriers paid, or for me to get things done. So it's a lot of things in business, in starting a logistics company that you need to think about.
Yes.
And a lot of people start their company on the fly, as we did.
Yes.
And I can tell you guys, and this is the truth, I can tell you, we wasted far more money in starting our business than what our mentorship program cost.
Oh my God, yes.
We wasted more money than what our mentorship program costs. So if you try to go out and jump out and do it on your own versus being mentored or guided,
Everyone needs a mentor though.
I agree.
Everyone, like,
I agree.
even if you become a doctor, you have your internship. And your internship is nothing but you having a seasoned doctor there with you, helping you along the way.
Correct.
I know that I've seen Chase's stories. Chase has a mentor in real estate.
Yes.
You know, everyone needs a mentor. You know, everyone needs education. I've seen if you have your real estate license, you have to do your continuing education. As a teacher, you still have to do your certification. You have so many things you need to do. You cannot, I'm telling you, period, point blank, and so you cannot take a weekend class and feel like, great, I know what I'm getting ready to do with this dispatch course, and I'm gonna go out here and make 6 figures.
Right. And that's what people are selling.
No.
Because here's the deal. These people that are selling the courses, they are not even multi-million-dollar companies themselves while they're telling you how to be a multi-million-dollar company. So how can they tell you how to be a multi-million-dollar company if they are not a multi-million-dollar company themselves?
They're becoming multi-million-dollar companies because you're buying these courses.
Exactly, for the money. So here's the deal, guys. If you know of anyone, first of all, I have not mentioned that to share the live with someone. Share it. Share our name. Give them our name and say, hey, there are 2 ladies that runs a company. They are a multi-million-dollar company in a short time period. They have Get Her Done courses. Well, we don't have courses, but we do Get Her Done mentorships. Okay. Sometimes we a la carte them, but we don't do courses. We don't do courses. If you sign up with Theurgy Training Institute, it will be a one-on-one mentorship only. We decided last year that we don't want to do courses. Courses is not the thing for us to do. We can give someone courses, but at the end of the day, a lot of people, you can read a book, but it's another thing to comprehend them. So if you can take a course, it's another thing to walk away from that course and be successful. Most people are not successful unless things are hands-on. Me, in school, I was a hands-on learner. I had to do it in order to understand it and learn it. So I'm saying that to say, we don't want to provide what the average person provides. We want to do one-on-one training. We want to speak to our mentees. We want to see what their thoughts are. And we want to help them create, like we did Rose in the Garden, we want to help them create their business in the way that they see it the right way, the first time.
I want to say this. And sometimes people see things online and they're like, oh, I want to do it because I want that. What they don't see is the behind the scenes and the bunny trails that helped us get to that. Because I promise you, 3 years ago, when Tamika and I started Theurgy Logistics, we did not start with this. We did not start with Rose in the Gardens. Just Rose in the Gardens. Rose in the Gardens actually started as cocktails and conversations. And cocktails and conversations started in our home in Locust Grove, Georgia. And it was about 15, maybe 20 people. And Tamika cooked the food.
I did.
I prepared some food.
I remember we had a taco bar.
No, that's not the Rose in the Gardens is only with the brunch, the Chi-Chi's.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, brunch.
Mhm.
And it started with Costco food,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
some frozen mini waffles,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tamika fried some chicken tenders and mixed up some peach marmalade and some ginger something and drizzled them over.
I bought some smoked salmon
Out from Costco. So it started
like that.
out of our home with on a budget with Costco food.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Tamika did everything and I did everything. And that's the same way Theurgy Logistics started out of our home with Tamika at a desk, me at a desk, and our assistant on the folding table with
Yes.
her computer.
Mm-hmm.
It did
Yeah.
not get to us being a broker, a carrier, a freight forwarder, having our own warehouse, drivers, a staff, and benefits for our staff and 1099s and W. We didn't start with all of that. We started brick by brick, literally. So these people promising these grand and wonderful things aren't telling you the backstory. And the backstory is before Tamika and I became multimillionaires, we were barely thousandaires. We were. And before we were thousandaires, we were single mothers.
Yes, we were.
And while I was a single mother, I was borrowing from Peter to pay Paul
Yes,
and
we
working
were.
2 jobs, trying to go to school, braiding hair. So people don't want to tell you the backstory of the story. They only want you to see the grand, beautiful picture of where it is now. But when we mentor people, we tell you the backstory that way you know how to get here step by step and brick by brick. It is not a get rich. Logistics is not a get rich quick scheme. It is not.
So yeah.
So we're
So
not Herbalife.
exactly. So let's break it down. Let's break it down. Guys, anything successful takes time.
Yes.
And if you want to get rich quick or get convinced, because that's what's happening,
Yes.
you're being convinced that you can get rich quick. If you want to do that, then by all means, go and buy those courses.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Because you're going to walk away with questions and loopholes. Okay? Guaranteed. Theurgy does not do that. We're going to
No.
hold your hand and we're going to do this with you.
We're not
Okay.
going to do the work for you.
But we're going to do it with you. And we're going to make sure that you do it the proper way. And the money that you spend, you will most definitely save in the long run, because we're going to give you the loopholes, we're going to give you the cheaper routes, and we're going to tell you what to avoid in the process. Okay? So that's what it's about. So anyways, guys. Okay. So Melvin said, I want to know more
No,
about
that's not that. That's New Start. That is Maria.
Maria.
Yeah,
Okay.
so our mentorship,
Sorry, Melvin.
our mentorship is $9.97 per month. If you need to break that up, we'll let you break it up. But it's $9.97 per month. It literally, Maria, holds your hand.
Yeah.
It is not something we say, okay, here's this video, watch this video, do these courses. No, you talk to us, Tamika and I, or Tamika or myself, every month.
Yep.
We tell you, we get on the phone with you, we tell you when it's time, if you're starting from the beginning, when it's time for you to get your authority, we do a Zoom call and I walk you through what to click, what to do to get your authority, so you get your authority on the first try.
Yep.
You make sure that the name that you're picking is, thank you, Jonathan. We make sure that the name that you're picking is going to be able to expand your business. Expanding your business means we're going to make sure that we're not paying for it. We're going to make sure to put you in the right hands of the person that's going to trademark everything for you. Because this
everyone.
is Allison Marie.
This is Allison Marie Wimby.
But this is completely a business. And again, this isn't something that you're just gonna say like, oh, okay, let me do it. I'm gonna make, 6 figures. I'm gonna be real honest with you, you're probably gonna be mad. The 6 figures ain't nothing because in a month we make far more than a week. In a week.
So here's the deal. If you're doing it the right way, you want to avoid that. Okay? You should be able to become the same thing, which is a multi-million-dollar company. However, guys, in order to become anything valuable, you have to invest. Do you understand? In order to become anything valuable, you have to invest. Now, you can do it your way and start off slow, or either you can fast track it and get a mentor.
Because the mentor and our mentorship, we make sure to, and this is ours, and we probably just trademark it, avoid the hiccups of the industry.
Correct.
So we're the first one that said it. It's actually trademarked. Our course is actually trademarked. So we help you avoid the hiccups of the industry. So because we had to go through it already, we've gone through it. This actually, doing this, we've actually been able to hire children. Our children have been able to do it. We actually hire people that we've actually hired people that have no experience in the industry and help them.
Right. Recently, we hired a gentleman. He has an engineering degree. Super duper 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 exuberant smart.
Super duper duper.
He is super duper smart. My dog wants me to play with her, but he's super duper smart and he brings a lot to the table. We have an amazing young gentleman from Baton Rouge that works for us. He's a millennial. He is amazing. They bring so much light to our operation.
Yes.
My son Brandon from Germany, he works with
If he didn't have
Energy.
his pajamas on, I would let y'all see it.
Exactly. He works with Energy in our HR department. When I tell you these guys are rock stars, they are rock freaking stars. When I tell you they allow me to breathe, they say, Miss Tamika, I got this. Sit down. Sit down. Go somewhere and do something else. Well, it's amazing. So an amazing team is as well.
Absolutely.
Very, 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 very important.
That mentorship helps you learn to structure your team from our hiccups.
Correct. And the fact of the matter is that is a big part of your company's success. The people that work with and for you. We don't say people work for us. We say people work with us. Okay? So at the end of the day, the people that work with us are amazing. We cannot be what we are by ourselves. We need help. You have to have people in place in order to have a perfect running business. Maybe not at first.
No.
Maybe not at first. But in the end, you're going to need to be able to be ready to hire people. When do you decide to hire people? What are you looking for? What's
God, what are you looking for?
Yeah. Do you know how to describe what you're looking for? Do you know the interviewing process? Where do you look for them at? How do you find them? It's a lot of things that you're going to learn in this mentorship program.
Yeah. How do you hold your staff accountable?
Exactly.
Oh my God.
How do you, and guys, we have to tell you that it has been complicated with selecting staff. We've chosen people that we thought were great, and in the end, they did not work with our culture. We've chosen people that we thought were great in the industry, but in their part of the industry, what they brought to the table for Theurgy didn't work.
Right.
You know,
Maria said, how do people start from the bottom of no experience?
it's very easy, Maria.
The mentorship, like the mentorship, that's literally something that we discussed. It seems like it's hard, but it's actually not that hard with the right tools. Like the classes that we used to give, we actually just pulled them in, consolidated those, and pushed them over to the mentorship. So you get those classes of learning the trucks, learning the lingo, learning what to do, all of that, but you get the hands-on with us as well. So if you started, Maria, with no experience, you would start with what the truck. And from the what the truck, when you have questions, you go to Tamika. Who has 30 years in the business. So you get the hands-on, you still get the hands-on from it.
So again, a lot of people with what the truck, I noticed, they probably thought, okay, this is kindergarten shit. Okay. And I hate to say it, but I say kindergarten shit. They think it's kindergarten shit. But you would be surprised that the smartest people in the world don't know metrics. They have no idea about what metrics look like. They have no idea how to draw a box and put something inside it by measuring. Okay? Mathematics matter in this industry. Okay? These are things that Theurgy is going to teach you to know. What the truck has to do with that.
Oh, ask your questions now because our food's here, so we're gonna say
So we're trying to explain to you that there are many hiccups, many things that you can run into. You don't want to run a business without being an expert at it. It's almost like going to McDonald's and ordering a hamburger and they don't know how to make a hamburger.
But there's also, just thinking about it, there are so many dispatch courses out there. They are much like Jack in the Box, Burger King, McDonald's, Five Guys. You have the ones you prefer. You also can go to Ruth's Chris to get you a hamburger. You can go to an upscale place. You can go get a $500 hamburger, or you can go get a $1.99 hamburger. We are the $500 hamburger.
Exactly. I would rather have that one made with the real meat than not with the meat.
For the wedding.
Not with the meat that comes in frozen and they put it on the grill frozen and drop it down and then put it on the bun. I want the never frozen meat.
So they're gonna make the patty for you, or the one you might be for your mama burger, whatever it is.
I did like those with a little bit of baked beans with it. Did anybody eat baked beans with hamburgers?
No.
I swear, did anybody eat baked beans with fish?
No.
Oh my god! Oh my god! As a kid, we ate baked beans.
She was trying to feel y'all belly.
I thank God for growth. I thank God for a little bit of money.
Never.
Oh my God! I thank God for money. I thank God for. Listen, I don't have to eat anything I don't want to.
Oh, Maria
Yes,
said
or
yes,
hot
or hot dog.
Hot dogs with beans.
Whatever, y'all. Whatever.
Chase, did you eat baked beans? I swear to God, we ate it with hamburgers. We ate it with fish. We ate it with everything.
Brandon, did I give y'all baked beans and hamburgers?
See, that's because she's from the West Coast. They don't do that. But anyway, moving on.
So we started by talking about Rose in the Garden. So we just wanted again to give back. So our next soiree is going to
It
be
is a soiree.
bigger. It's going to be more. It's going to be black tie and formal.
Yes.
And I mean formal. I mean, ladies, get out your ball gowns, but girls,
Listen.
get out your best.
Shay said I still tear up some baked beans. Yes, God. Bring the baked beans.
So it's going to be amazing. Our next soiree. It's not until the winter time, but it is going to be it's going to be so amazing that, again, like I said, I was talking to Shay because the planning has started right now. But anyway, that being said, I had them on my turtle. What?
Oh my God. Anyways, no, you're gross.
Anyway, so the mentorship, I believe, Jay, do we have stuff available?
We do.
Okay.
We do.
Okay, so we do have some mentorship. We do have some mentor slots open. We did have a couple of students to join
Yes.
last week, so we still have some slots open, guys. Any questions and or anything you need to know about Theurgy Training Institute, The very first thing you
Or
need
if
to
you
do
have any
is,
logistics questions, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all say it because normally we don't. Normally we don't answer. But if you have any questions in regard to logistics, go ahead and ask.
okay, go ahead and ask in this platform. But I was telling you guys, if you're interested or know someone that is interested in joining the Theurgy Training Institute, have them contact us at coaching@theurgylogistics.com. We should put, my assistant will put the email
So
in
what
the
kind of do is I can do like this. I
It's
like
there.
this.
It's there.
feed. So with that in mind, if you have anyone that you know of that may be trying to start a trucking business, and you know what, it's not just from people that's trying to start, because lately the people that we have that has joined our program has already been in business, and they just want to be routed
They
in the
want
right,
to streamline because
correct, in the right direction.
we have learned to scale our business, and even with the hiccups, it's scaled because it's still doing what it does. What did you say? The math is mathing.
Mhm.
The math is mathing. So it's amazing. Like, this industry is hard work. This industry is not for the faint of heart. This industry, I think people jumped into this industry because
Guys, go ahead.
people jumped into this industry because during the pandemic, it was one of the only industries that kept going. And so people don't know how to rate. People don't know how to go find customers. People don't know the lingo to do what they need to do. Do you have the platforms to go find trucks? There are more than certain low words. Theurgy Logistics does not, and we train our mentees to, we do not go on the load boards to get loads. We get loads from our customers. The only way that we go to the load boards and get loads are for our backhauls, for fuel. We do not sit on the load board all day and hunt freight. We don't hunt freight.
Actually, hunting freight
She's awful. She's
in that
awful.
manner is illegal. You need to tell them why.
Your uncle says he sees your reflection.
You might want to let them know why. Like, it's illegal, guys, to be able to go on the load boards and hunt freight. It's called double brokering. Now,
She's getting someone.
I'm going to be honest. I'm going to get my assistant on first because she takes good care of us. But I'm going to be
And get
honest.
yourself a great assistant, okay? Because our assistant, listen, she needs a pure unadulterated salary just to take care of us.
Correct.
Not to do
We're
what
handful.
she does or what she does in math. She needs a salary just because she takes care of us. Even for Rose and the garden, we were running around, still doing everything. She's like, no, I got it. Go get dressed, whatever. Like, she deserves.
And I am by far the worst when I'm busy.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
I am by far the worst with not eating when I'm busy. And John comes to me and says, "You need to eat.
Yeah.
Have you eaten?"
And Mel said you're amazing.
Thank
She
you,
is
Melvin.
very, very much so amazing.
Melvin.
It's very personal, so you have to be very particular when you're picking an
Ask your
assistant.
question, Joe.
Because if your assistant doesn't care about you, you won't be taken care of.
They'll just be there for the money. They'll be this. It's, I don't know. Let's see.
How is it?
Let's see.
Delicious. John, how is
It's
it?
great. It's great.
So, your assistant, that is actually one of the things that we need to talk about in the mentorship, how to pick your assistant, because you have
And that's
to
not
have
the topic
one.
right now. As an owner, you need an assistant, especially when you start to get employees. especially when you start to bring on board
Cheers, Maria.
different.
Maria, are you
departments.
here in Houston? Because I'm sorry. If you're in Houston, you can do your mentorship face to face.
Absolutely. And guys, again, invest in yourself.
Yeah.
I cannot more than say this. I invest in myself. I believe in investing in myself. I buy the best shoes. I buy the best suits. I buy the best wine. I invest in me because I feel like I deserve it. And at the end of the day, that makes a great return. Okay? It makes a great return. If you feel good and you look good, you work better.
Yeah.
Invest in yourself.
I invest in Jesus.
No one's going to start out rich. Okay?
It's funny.
No one.
Tamika has this, what do you call that picture thing that you have stolen over there?
It's a digital picture frame.
So Tamika has a digital picture frame scrolling, and it has pictures from when we first met to the grandkids.
Mhm.
So, and I remember Tia, our sister Tia. Hey Tia. Vertical active wear, amazing.
Mhm.
Yep,
She's an entrepreneur.
entrepreneur. Tia said when she started seeing the change, she said, "Ooh, this shot look like money." I was like, "What the hell do you mean? It look like money? Like, what are you talking about, Tia?" But one day I was cooking and I looked over at those pictures and you could see the pictures as they evolve. And as they evolve, you can see the growth and you can see the change and you can see all of these things.
Yeah.
And so now when my family says to me, "Oh, you're doing so great," and I see it, when I finally looked at that, I was like, "Oh, God, I see it." So it's amazing. It is a gradual thing. It is a wonderful thing. So in the mentorship, we'll put you in contact with an amazing CPA that tells you how to make your money work for you.
Mm-hmm.
We put you in contact with our payroll company, and our payroll company is amazing.
Absolutely.
Like something happened yesterday, and
Our payroll company is actually in the one of the executives of the payroll company, let me clarify, is in our live right now. Melvin, say hello to everyone.
so Melvin yesterday, he caught something and he texted me. He said, "Hey, is such and such, does he get paid on blah 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 blah?" And I was like, "Yeah." He said, "Oh, okay." The payroll company is so great that he said, "Oh, okay. I thought I saw it, I caught it, and I changed it."
Yes.
That is what you need in your life as a business owner.
And two, listen, guys, we've overpaid people,
Yes.
and our payroll company say, let's take it back. Or it's been, they've been able to properly walk us through things in a professional way. I think it's very professional as a logistics company to have a payroll company for many reasons. For ACHs, guys, do you know how much it costs if you decided to do your own ACHs through your bank versus doing it through a payroll company?
I don't
Sign up for the mentorship and I'll tell you.
Yes, I can call our payroll company and say, "Hey, I need a quick pay," and it's ready. I can do 100 quick pays in a week, and I get that one flat fee.
Absolutely.
Now I'm listening to everybody.
Again, we cannot break the payroll company, but what we can say is it's affordable.
It is affordable.
It's affordable for a company. So at the end of the
And
day,
it's better than quick pay because a lot of people try to say use quick pay.
Mhm.
Oh, why don't you do the quick pay? But with our payroll company, they keep track of the 1099s. They make sure the 1099s are there. You pay a nominal fee for them to process your quick pays. Your 1099s, and send your 1099s out for you. at the end of the year, I don't worry about who I paid for 1099.
Because the payroll company takes care of it.
I don't worry about sending out their 1099. I don't worry about sending our staff. I don't worry about any of that because they do it for us.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's it.
Okay, so this is why, these are the things that we're talking about that, you know, we're telling you guys, if you're wanting to start a company or you want to do something better or you want to create, because Tavia and I'm going to tell you why we started Theurgy Logistics. We started Theurgy Logistics. We started Theurgy Logistics for generational wealth.
Yes.
No other reason. Tavia and I did not come from much of anything, and we don't have much to fall on. And we want to break that curse in our bloodline. We have 4 kids among us.
2 boys, 2 girls.
We have 2 boys and 2 girls. And in that family line, we have grandchildren. And I think it's a total of 8 or 9. We have 5 grandchildren. Thought it was 8 or 9.
Oh God, no, please.
Okay. Well, anyways, we have grandchildren that we want. We have grandchildren that we want to be able to create generational wealth for after we're gone. So if you're in the live and you're thinking about doing something or streamlining your career or thinking about doing something else, generational wealth alone is a great thing, you know? So think about that as well. So I'm going to ask you
something that will help you. Your kids will be able to take over when you're dead and gone.
Exactly.
They'll be able to take over for you, and you will be able to leave your children, dare I say, millionaires.
Absolutely, absolutely. So guys, Tavia and I are taking a trip tomorrow to Africa. And we will be gone for 2 weeks. We will probably go live from Africa sometime next week. I'm not sure if we can promise you guys that we will be on Wednesday. We're going to try to be consistent with you. We love you guys. We want to come on. So we're gonna go live from Africa with sometime during the vacation for 2 weeks.
Yes.
And I have been running off of fumes today. I got up at 5 o'clock this morning. It's a lot going on, guys. But you know, it's a beautiful thing to be able to do it. I'm blessed. We're blessed to be able to do it.
Absolutely.
So, but we wanted to come on and we wanted to talk to you guys. We want to tell you everything about what's going on. Coaching at theurgylogistics.com is where you want to go, and you want to send your people that wants to start a business or that already has one that is misdirected.
Chase, what do you mean coordinate real estate tours? Yes.
What is that?
Because Chase said, should we coordinate real estate tours? I'm available. Yes, that would be amazing.
Okay.
Because when we come back, Chase, you know who Gabe is, Gabe Garza of the Mortgage Brokers. When we come back, we have our mortgage broker that actually comes on, who has actually helped us with our mortgage. He is going to talk about the bank statements, mortgages, and the 1099s, because a lot of people feel like, oh, I have to have a W-2 or I have to whatever. Nope.
No.
He is going to come on. He's going to tell you how to do your mortgages if you have a 1099 or a bank statement. Gabe is amazing. Gabe is like amazing. I love him.
I love Gabriel. He's my bourbon buddy.
Yes.
But guys, we know a lot of different people in different industries, and they're jam up people. Real estate. We know people in real estate. We know people in the lending area of real estate. We know people in all different types of industries. So if you have questions, feel free to reach out. You'll be here.
April 6th.
Okay.
Our assistant sends us notes while we're doing live.
So Gabe's gonna come on the 26th?
Mhm.
Okay, so Gabe will be on live on April the 26th. He will talk to you guys about the different loans that you can get for a mortgage. A lot of people want to become a homeowner but don't know how to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And we want to provide a platform for everyone
Entrepreneurs in general.
Entrepreneurs, if you're an entrepreneur, you don't have 2 years of taxes, there's still a way you can buy a home.
We bought this home a year and a half.
Absolutely. We purchased our beautiful
It's
luxury home estate on our business. So again, Chase, the Chasing Real Estate Group, the Chasing Real Estate Group. My glasses. The Chasing Real Estate Group is who brought us here to Texas and transitioned us and got this deal closed on this beautiful home.
On time.
On time.
On time.
So guys, I want you guys to reach out to Chase at the Chasing Real Estate Group. Her name is Chase Sloan. If you guys want to reach out to her, that would be great. Also, Gabriel will be on the 26th of April, and we're gonna have a couple of other platforms. We're gonna go over social media again. We are going to have a guest for capital. How to provide capital for your company if you don't have it. It doesn't necessarily have to be logistics.
Nope.
No.
It doesn't.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It doesn't have to be. I'm sorry, guys. My wife always tells me no. She's like, no. When she says no, I'm like, what? Sorry. But she says no. Okay, so yeah. It doesn't have to be a logistical business.
She said when we'll be doing grants and funding again. Ooh. Whenever we can call her back and have her back again. She said whenever we want to. She was amazed. Like she told us, and some people like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, and again, certifications, that's another thing you get in our courses. We're gonna walk you through who to talk to, where to go, how to get those certifications, why you need those certifications. It's good to, I'm gonna take my glasses back off and do it. It's good to have certifications for the reason of being able for a door to be open, okay? And back in the day, minorities didn't have much of a choice in a lot of cases. Now, the government gives incentives for people to use minority, disabled, veteran-owned, and many other certifications for people to be able to make business, including real estate. You can be a minority-owned real estate company. You can be a disabled beauty salon or whatever you're going to be. There are things in that market that you can get these certifications to help your business. Okay.
So I've actually been that we're going to move into more of helping entrepreneurs as a whole and in general. We specialize in logistics.
Absolutely. And again, we don't have to sell logistics because that's our expertise, and we're great at it, and we have great clients.
Thank you, Tracy.
The Brigantines of Houston.
That's embarrassing, but thank you.
Okay. Oh my God. Well,
So Tracy's
it's kind of flattering.
It
I mean,
Tracy's actually my cousin, and let me say this to shout Tracy out really. She took me to my first concert, and I believe, if memory serves me right, it was Elton John. So Tracy is one of the other reasons that I love music, because she took me to my first concert, Elton John, and her brown Ford 1976 Mustang.
Where's that car at? I'm looking for toys right now.
So, yes. So we're going to move into more of just focusing on entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurs in all avenues, whatever that may be. So Chase wants to start doing estate tours. Let's do it. Let's start doing estate tours.
Exactly. And again, Tavia and I are not in the business for us. We want to help others. Again, we started our business for generational wealth. It's more important for Brandon, Brianna, Miguel.
Oh, she's a 71 Mustang.
Oh, it's a 71.
Yes,
That's
brown.
even better. Okay, so yeah, so we started the business for our children, and again, we know how complicated it could be for people to say, I'm gonna stop doing this and go back to work because I need my bills paid.
Mhm.
We want to help people to get out of that mindset because if you don't get out of the mindset of I need my bills paid, you will never start your business.
Mhm.
So,
Guys, and because of that, Jay has actually started her business, Essence Marketing.
Mhm.
Our assistant is actually probably going to leave those, but I'm going to say
you're not leaving.
No.
I said probably eventually.
I mean, regardless of how big you get, you can't leave us.
I'm not leaving.
Okay.
I was gonna say.
So she has Essence Marketing, social media marketing. So
Or you
Chase-
can give us to someone in your company.
Yes. No.
Yeah.
No. Okay. So Chase, if you need social media marketing, if anyone needs social media marketing, she's amazing. So anything on Theurgy Logistics, she does it. Like the responding, the whatever, boom, she's at social media marketing. So she is absolutely amazing at what she does. She has the patience of Job.
Yes. And Chase, you looked amazing in that purple suit at Rose in the Garden, honey.
Was it purple?
Yes, it was. Lavender. It was lavender. You looked
She don't
amazing.
remember.
It
But
was lavender.
she had them little lubes on. Though.
Yes, you were looking amazing. So,
Yes.
anyways, so guys, we're gonna round it up. We have to pack, and we have an early. Absolutely, we have an early morning meeting.
I can't wait to show you guys Africa. Oh,
and we're going to explore.
yes.
Feel free to follow our page. We're going to put some pictures on there. We are going to share with you guys what we're doing. What did you say, John?
Videos.
We're going to make videos. We are going to do all
Yes.
of those things. Red bottoms. Red bottoms, Melvin.
That's what Jay had on. She had on her red bottom.
Allison Wendy. Okay, so yes. So what we're gonna do is we are going to go and finish packing. We're gonna have dinner.
Jay said just a little cleavage.
Just a little cleave. I'm sorry.
You was giving it, sis.
That was
You
funny.
was giving. Okay.
Everyone, let me just say this. Everyone at Rose in the Garden looked spectacular.
Did.
But I
I'm very
promise you, listen, I was excited for Rose in the Garden, but I'm so much more excited for Christmas because the vision that I have in my head for Christmas. Woo!
It's gonna be amazing, guys.
And Shay is already on it. We have, I believe, secured our space for Christmas, and I know it's 7 months ahead. But baby,
Yes.
y'all ain't ready. Y'all are ready for Christmas. Yes.
Get ready. And Rose in the Garden. I don't know if next year's theme is gonna be.
How long is your flight to Africa?
20 hours.
No, it's not. Not for where we're going to Africa. We're going to
20 hours.
Oh, is it?
Listen,
Mm.
I'm from 17.
Where?
I'm from 17.
So
It's about 20 hours.
yes.
Yeah. So we're gonna.
Can I say something with the Lord to judge us?
Mm.
Say it. Let me say this. And I know we have multiple ethnicities as followers.
Yeah.
But I am an African American. I am Black. We have to move into being okay
Mm-hmm.
with being okay and
Mm.
having our luxury. It is okay for Jay to wear her red bottoms. If she wasn't,
And baby, them red bottoms was beautiful with the strap.
Jay wasn't
With the
okay
strap.
with
Mm-mm.
moving into being okay with wearing our luxury items because we as the people always tell each other to remain humble. Don't forget where you came from. Listen, there's no way possible that I can forget where I came from. We treat the CEO the same way as we treat the janitor.
Mm-hmm.
But it's okay when we travel in first class. It's okay to travel. It's okay to buy the things that you want to buy. You can't die with it. So
No.
we need to be okay with
That's right.
luxury. We need to be okay with these things. We need to be okay with having a fabulous home or
Buying
buying.
a nice car, or wearing red bottoms, or wearing
Yes.
Versace, or whatever.
Like
Again.
Tracy said, humble and classy. You can be
You can do it.
okay with those things. So our associate and friend
Allison,
Kiana,
your mom is on live.
our associate and our friend Kiana is the epitome of what that is.
Mhm.
She is the most humble, most luxurious person that I know. And it's okay to be both of those things in one person.
Let's normalize the luxury.
Normalize
Because at the end of the
luxury.
day, you work very hard for it. Now, personally, I'm going to tell you guys, I'm humble about it because in my past, have not been able to afford it. My very first pair of Gucci shoes, I wore them until the leather fell off of them.
What?
Yes, I did.
Oh, look at her.
Nobody saw it.
No.
But when the leather fell off of them, I retired them. But at the end of the day, I couldn't afford to buy another pair. So at the end of the day, it's okay that if you work hard and you created something great,
Enjoy it.
enjoy it. Enjoy that greatness.
We work so
We're
hard.
not saying overdo it. We're saying normalize luxury.
Think about our ancestors.
Luxury is very, 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 very normal.
Our ancestors toiled and toiled and toiled and toiled, sun up to sundown for, 16 hours a day? And they enjoy none of the fruits of their labor.
None.
So we toil and toil and toil, and we don't want to enjoy the fruits of our labor because we're afraid of what man ain't gonna say a bro is easy with.
Not man.
Enjoy the fruits of your labor.
Man.
Enjoy the fruits of your labor. And in our mentorship, we need to incorporate that. Enjoying the fruits
Of your labor.
labor. You have to. We have
And
a lot- yes.
And two, Uncle Sam says it. Uncle Sam says so. So I'm gonna let you guys know, if you do not spend the money, you will be taxed. Spend it.
You see a lot of people, it's funny because you see a lot of people driving in these G-Wagons. And a lot of people think they're driving in G-Wagons because it's a G-Wagon.
It's not the reason.
People are not driving in G-Wagons because of the G-Wagon. They're driving in the G-Wagon because you can write off every last single solitary one of the notes that you pay for the first year of that G-Wagon on your taxes.
Also a Q7. Q7 is on that list. It is, let's see, guys. Let me look. I'm gonna tell you guys exactly what it is. And then we're gonna
Then we're gonna go.
hold on a
Keep getting the
second.
word of the Lord.
Okay, the word of the Lord. Let's see, guys.
It's right there.
No. Okay, so
I don't know what she looking up, y'all.
So there is a code under the government that you can it's probably on that phone, but that you can write off 100% of a vehicle. Okay, the G-Wagon. Sorry guys, the G-Wagon and the Q7 is on that list. You can 100% write that off in 1 year.
The tax code is section 179.
Correct. Read it to me.
It's section 179. It allows you to deduct a big part of your entire cost of the vehicle in the first year.
1 year.
It's based on the weight. The weight of the vehicle has to
6,000
be
pounds.
6,000 pounds.
Absolutely.
So when you're in the logistics business, specifically in the logistics business, when you see Tamika and I buying new vehicles, we're buying new vehicles because they are a write-off.
6,000 pounds and above. A G-Wagon is 6,000 pounds. A Q7, Audi Q7, make it a company car, you can write the entire amount off in the first year. Okay? Just gave you a nugget. Okay? So guys, We are going to come back with much more.
You can ride an Escalade, a Tahoe, a Suburban, a Silverado, a Yukon, an Expedition, a G-Wagon, a Q7, a BMW X5, X6, Pacifica, a Grand Cherokee, a Land Rover, a Sprinter van, Armada, a Tesla. So these are things that we are teaching you in our mentorship. Don't think that Tamika drives a Porsche Taycan, not because she likes Porsche necessarily, but because she got a write-off.
I did. I got a write-off simply because it's an electric car. So at the end of the day, when you start making money, you're going to need to find ways of spending it the right way. Purchase the mentorship, we're going to walk you through it. So again, coaching at DearGLogistics.com. If you're interested, what did Noah say? She likes it.
Stop fronting. Stop fronting. She likes it.
I love it. I love it, brother. Anyways, so coaching at DearGLogistics.com. Share this video with someone that
You want these nuggets, entrepreneurs in general. You want these
And
nuggets that we have. We
even
have
if
them from real estate, from everywhere.
And even if you guys don't want to purchase the course, we are going to speak to entrepreneurs. Tavia and I want to be influencers to other entrepreneurs. It's not all about money. It's sometimes you can help others. We've had people from Louis Vuitton, Dior. We've spoken to people from huge corporations that have talked to us about things.
Tabasco.
Yeah, we've talked to Tabasco. We've talked to a lot of different corporate companies that have told us and guided us on how to be DearG Logistics. So it's okay for us to give something back as well.
Absolutely.
So, again, we're going to start focusing towards the entrepreneur. If you know of anyone that wants to start a logistics business, share this video. Share our videos in general. Join our page. We're at DearG Logistics, DearG Logistics LLC on Facebook.
We are DearG is our website. We are DearG.
Absolutely. So guys,
And YouTube.
And YouTube
And TikTok.
and TikTok.
we have a YouTube and a TikTok, which that's why we have a social media person. We have TikTok, and
We don't even have TikTok, but we have a TikTok. We don't even know what's on TikTok. But
okay, guys. So, anyways, until next time, we will see you guys in Africa.
I'm so excited. I can't wait for you guys to see when we land. I'm going to try to go live when we land in Africa. No, we check in the hotel.
Yeah.
So you can see where we are in Africa, and you can see the glory.
I'm not feeding no animals nowhere. And listen, I go nowhere without a tour guide. There's someone guiding me when I go to these different countries, okay? Especially Africa.
At all the time.
But it is a beautiful place, and
Yeah.
the culture. It's the culture that we can become. So again, we will share our experience with you. I promise you guys will be able to live the vacation through our videos. So stay tuned. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. Yeah, I'm working on this. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. We will see you guys live from Africa. Our social media and assistant will let you guys know when, okay? So we'll see you soon. We will be on vacation for 2 weeks. So we're gonna pop in here or there. Yeah. We'll pop in, guys, and we'll share. So again, thank you very much. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.
U.S. ports are backlogged, and 80,000 truck drivers are needed to help fix the supply chain. The demand is real. And with fewer truckers and drivers to pick up cargo, now is the time to get in with the earning potential of $120,000 a year.
Learn how to start your own trucking company with the DearG Training Institute. As a 3PL company with over 25 years of experience in warehousing, ground transportation services, air logistics, and import-exports. Join our mentorship program for $9.97.
We're here to teach you how to properly structure and operate your own trucking company so you can come manifest the lifestyle you've always wanted. You will learn the difference between a broker and a carrier, licensing, and how to find your niche. We will teach you how to set up and run your trucking company as a business and not a side hustle. Only 10 slots available. Visit us at the link below.
We are Theurgy, and we are here for you for the long haul.